Nightreign is exactly what you think it is. You come for Fromslop, Rollslop, if you will, and that's exactly what you get. But I had a pretty damn good time.
Maybe cast an AoE spell. I hear that works.
It's called green bile humor. Ever heard of it, buddy?
There is a couple of problems that I had with the game that I kind of wanted to voice here, in a short little review format. To me, a lot of the fun of a roguelike is learning the game, and slowly discovering how you can break the boundaries of it. This game is a lot more stable than things like Risk of Rain and Binding of Isaac. It's just a different approach to that gameplay style, but you can still have some monstrous builds the more you learn.
Oh my god.
Once you take out that first boss, Gladius though, you just steamroll the rest. At least that's what it was like for me. It's really just a knowledge gap that keeps you from annihilating the game. You get a better memory of the layout of everything, which makes it way easier, and that's my biggest problem with the game. Each run doesn't feel special enough to me. It feels solved once you've played it enough. You know what enemies are worth your time, you know where every enemy is, and what point on the map you need to hit for the greatest chance to win. I want more randomness, more challenge, more curveballs. As we speak, there's a meta developing that involves hitting up Everjails. And that seems fun to do for a run or two, but it seems boring in the end. The game does try to mix it up with invasions and shifting Earth, but those two can be quickly figured out and mapped into a game plan.
A plague of locusts befalls the land. Go, my locusts. Level absorbed.
What?
I'll give that shit back.
To me, the game is just too shallow to be considered a good roguelike. Like I said though, it was fun learning everything, especially the revamped bosses from previous Souls games and the original Nightreign content. So here's the other problem I had, the designs of the bosses. For the most part, they're incredibly easy, especially one-on-one. You don't have to worry about them shifting their attention and acting out. They are designed for a three-person party. The patterns are child's play compared to base Elden Ring, and I'm not kidding when I say that Market is tougher to me than the final boss. I understand why you need to make it this way too. A lot of the difficulty of the game is just gathering your equipment. You need to make it easy enough so that you're not making 20 attempts on a single boss, stretching your playthrough to dozens of hours, seeing the same enemies, map, bosses. Otherwise, you'll have a 40-something minute boss run just to get swatted and learn barely anything, especially if you're not that good at the game. I get it though, there had to be a compromise. It didn't make sense otherwise. Unfortunately, that compromise was in the boss's movesets.
Let's watch the bug resurface next to Chesh.
Yeah. Let's watch Chesh fight.
This is, however, remedied a bit with the superior boss versions, way more threatening, and I can't believe it, even more cinematic than before. Like the true versions of the fight, it's even more enjoyable because they're much more challenging and they build on the knowledge of the bosses that you already got from the core game. Very good inclusion. I wish it was included in the base game. It would have made me feel like Nightreign was a more complete experience. It just feels like it's not finished yet. I am excited to see more, and I will play it and probably not make a video on it. Oh yeah, while I'm here, the bosses that they took from Elden Ring and turned them into something completely different, like the Wormface gimmick fight or the Tibia Mariner, that shit is awesome. It makes it way more interesting than it was in the original game.
This is Tibia Mariner.
Fuck ass boat bitch.
Have you ever had her boss fight in this game?
Oh, and something else Nightreign did amazing, legendary weapons. I feel like when I get a legendary weapon in Nightreign, it's like heaven. The effects are so good. They really feel special, which you can't do in base Elden Ring because you have to balance a little bit at least for PvP, and to encourage build diversity. Nightreign wasn't amazing. It was pretty good, but it wasn't a great roguelike in my opinion. If you miss that Souls combat and you've just run completely out of games, it's worth the play. It's definitely worth if you can get the whole squad on board. Maybe not worth $40. I'd wait for a sale if you still haven't played it. And I don't know who needs to hear this. It would make a terrible first Souls game. All right, that's it. Peace out. Enjoy your day.
1738. My bad.
You guys better carry me.
That's exactly the what he says.
Oh yeah, a little announcement for anybody who cares. I'm gonna take the gameplay stuff from now on, you know, the videos that are just strictly gameplay focused. I'm gonna upload them to the second channel because it doesn't seem like people are fucking with it. Thank you to my member, Yurianu. I love you. That's Pookie. We be nice to them. Okay, peace, for real this time.
Is he alive even? Yeah. Oh, he's pissed. He looked at